Welcome to Lapis Moon Tarot. Today I was going to do something a little different. I had a friend of mine tell me that she really loves it when my cat Simba jumps on the table or meows in the background. She feels like it kind of affirms the messages that are coming through. So I thought today we'd do a special reading where we would ask our animals, so these could be pets or these could be animals that you see frequently around your home, or kind of follow you around, or you just always notice pictures or imagery of these animals. And let's see what messages are coming through from their spirit, their higher self to you. And yeah, I just thought that would be an interesting read. So I have 4 piles here for you to choose from. Pile number 1 will be corresponding to this blue lace agate. Pile number 2 will correspond to this amethyst. Pile number 3 will correspond to this blue agate. And pile number 4 will correspond to this rose quartz. I think it's actually Aura rose quartz. Okay, so I've got pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, and pile 4. When you have chosen your pile, you can go down to the first comment or the description to your timestamp. I will give you a moment to choose your pile. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and start with pile number 1. Okay, let's get organized here. So if you chose this blue lace agate, this is your reading. And I apologize for my voice. I do have a bit of a sore throat, but I really do feel better. And yeah, I just really wanted to do this reading. So this first card is going to be the energy coming through from your animal. Oh my goodness, the little guinea pig. Okay, I hope that comes through. So guinea pig, do your part to illuminate the universe. And this is associated with Archangel Mary's energy. And I know this card also associates with the planet Venus. So this is very much a very loving energy. So the guinea pig really exudes the energy of a loving, benevolent, kind creature. And you don't necessarily have to have a guinea pig. This could be the animal or pet that is just exuding this energy. So your pet could be some other species. However, it exudes the energy of love, like the guinea pig. So do your part to illuminate the universe. So that is your animal's kind of mission here in your life. Kind of love that. Okay, so let's see what messages they have for you. Soulmates. Oh my goodness. Okay, so your animal loves you. Like, this is a companion that was really meant to be in your life, to walk this life with you. You know, soulmates can come in many forms. So obviously friendships, relationships, family, but I truly believe that your pets can be soulmates as well. The beloved. Okay, let's look at this last one. And man holding a heart. Okay, so I think what your animal is trying to tell you is that you are opening your heart up to the energy of a really profound love. Now, man holding your heart, so this person is going to have masculine energy. And that doesn't mean that they will be a man necessarily. They would just exude masculine energy. So this would be someone who's very comfortable taking action, making decisions, would make you feel safe and protected, and definitely wearing their heart on the sleeve. So, you know, this is someone who is being honest with their feelings. They are going to show you who they truly are, and you can trust that. Because with the beloved card here, this is talking about seeing the divine in another person. Like, this type of connection is really someone who is in communes with spirit, who is in touch with their spirituality, understands divinity, understands that they're here for a higher purpose, that, you know, their actions have, you know, weight. And so they really truly live in the best way possible, to live out their soul's purpose. And when you meet this person, like, you will recognize like a kindred soul. You'll recognize them as a soulmate, as someone who is walking the same path as you, as someone who, has the same values as you, who is trying to make an impact on this world. And really your love affair, your relationship will be absolutely magical. Like, this is a beautiful spread. So, and I love, right? So I did mention, so the guinea pig exudes the energy of Venus, which is the planet of love and beauty. So I think that's the message that they're coming forward to you. It's like, it's time to open your heart, because there is someone coming in with their heart on their sleeves, just like you're an open, loving, kind person, and they'll meet you halfway. They'll meet you where you're at, and it will be a soulmate relationship. And your pet's really going to love them as well. Like, you'll know as well from just the reaction of your pet to this person that they're really special. Okay, this is so lovely. We'll just get a little bit of tarot around these cards as well, just to see if there's any more messages that want to come through from your pet. Okay. And it does feel like this is a pet energy to me, just because of the fact that they are your soulmate, and they're also kind of letting you know a soulmate is coming into your life. So you guys are going to be a family. Like, this is lovely energy. Okay. Let's see here. One more. Good shuffle. Okay. Let's get some tarot around any further messages that your pet would like to give you around this message of love. Oh, that's too many. Let's just take one at a time. Three of Cups, celebration. So this is, you might meet this person at a party, or be introduced to this person through some friends, or, common acquaintances. And so I can just see you totally, meeting by chance, basically through friendship circles, it could even be through work, and it will be something that is celebratory. So it could be a work party, it could be a celebration with friends, maybe a birthday party, something where it's a very joyful event, and you'll just click with this person. Okay. And with the holidays coming forward too, there is a lot more celebrating happening. There are a lot more gatherings happening because of this season. So I can see this happening in the next month. This is, into January 1st, right? So definitely around the corner. So this message is coming really timely. Okay, let's see any further messages. Oh, that's too many. Any further messages for group number 1 from their pet? Okay, King of Cups in the reverse. So this talks about you perhaps having this energy of not trusting your feelings, of being afraid of being overwhelmed by your feelings, because when you meet this person, it is going to feel like, in French they say coup de foudre. It's like love at first sight, and it might become like super overwhelming because the emotions are so high, and you're just not used to that. And you're not expecting that, because you are someone who's a Queen of Swords. You're very analytical. You're very, strategic. You're always looking for the truth. And so it's really important to you to meet someone who is honest and open and just genuine. And so you kind of don't, get carried away by your emotions. You're very in control of your emotions. You see in this card, she has this cup, which a cup of water in tarot, it represents emotions, and so she's got it kind of under lockdown here, under these bars, because she is still a feeling person, of course, but she doesn't let her emotions overrule her judgment. She is very wise, and she's very astute, and her intellect is like unparalleled. She's the Queen of Swords. She sees through every situation to the clarity, to the end goal, to the solution, right? So she doesn't want to be overwhelmed by her emotions in a way that will let her get carried away. But I think this person is going to disarm you because they are going to come to you so honestly and so sincerely. You're going to kind of feel a little flustered by how they pursue you, kind of how forward they are and how honest they are in the way that they, in the way that they pursue this. So I do see a little bit of a mental conflict here for you because you're conflicted about perhaps not knowing how to move forward with how open they're being. Maybe you're just not used to that. Maybe because you are someone who's a little bit more focused on career or on your goals right now. Maybe you're going to school and you're just not expecting to meet someone, and you have. So it's kind of throwing you for a loop, and so you're kind of fighting yourself a little bit on that. So I can see a little bit of conflict going on within you. 3 of Wands, but if you look at things from a higher perspective, if, you know, with this 3 of Wands, you can see she's climbed this mountain to look at the waves coming in so she can ride the most perfect wave. You know, sometimes it helps to just kind of step back from the situation and view it from a clearer point of view, from a clearer, you know, perspective, like this Queen of Swords would, and you will see that they are being honest, that their intentions are true. Like, you don't have to worry, you don't have to kind of feel overwhelmed or be in this conflict kind of mode about, you know, feel conflicted about moving forward with this person. Let's get one final card for group number 1. One final card. Group number 1. I got the Death card in reverse. Okay, this has to do, I believe, with the past. There is something that's happened where you're having a hard time letting go. And now I think I understand why you're so in your mind, why you're so logical when you move forward with a decision, because you might have become overwhelmed in the past before, kind of letting your emotions, you know, run the best of you, seeing the world through rosy glasses, which there's nothing wrong with that. You know, your intentions were pure, but I believe that was taken advantage of. And you're kind of living in that past. You're not letting it go. You know, this Death card, it's not as scary as it looks. You know, sometimes it's just the death of a way of thinking, the death of a cycle, you know, that no longer serves us. It's time to move on from that kind of thinking. It's time to open up to this new love, you know, let go of the past. So that's what I see here with this Death card. Like, you're a little hesitant to move on. So let's see if we can get you something to help you and guide you a little further about moving on. Actually, I'm going to take these cards. These are lovely oracle cards about love. Let's see here. What can we do for an advice for group number 1 regarding this person that they'll meet in a gathering that is going to come to them with an open heart and good intentions? And let's see what advice we can give you. Group number 1. Oh, that came out. Your guidance is divinely guided. I love this. Okay, so what this is saying is that this meeting, this, you know, soulmate coming into your life, this isn't by chance, this isn't by accident, this is divinely guided. Like, this person coming into your life, it was meant to be. You know, you two, the soul like mate, you know, path, this was already written for you. And I love how the colors on these 2 cards kind of play off each other. You've got these soft grays and blues, and same here in the cloud imagery. You know, it is definitely divinely guided for you. So let's take one more oracle card for group number 1. All right. Harmony, Yarrow. I love this card. So you've got this crane, you've got Venus energy again. Beautiful. So this is talking to me, and I love, and this hand coming, like this hand is like the hand of God or the universe handing you this opportunity for harmony in your life, for balance. You see how the scales here, they're perfectly balanced, they're perfectly aligned. You know, this person matches you perfectly. They see eye to eye with you. They're going to be a partnership with you that is going to feel so reciprocal, so easy. There's going to be easy flow coming through. And again, more cloud imagery here. You know, it's divinely guided. It is God, the universe, handing you the soulmate, kind of on a platter, on a scale, telling you, here you go. You know, this is the person who is divinely guided to be in your life. This is a beautiful reading. I hope this resonated, group number 1. If it has, please go ahead and like this video and subscribe if you do so choose. And I hope to see you in my next video. I'm going to go ahead and read for pile number 2. Okay. All right. Pile number 2. If you chose this amethyst, this is your reading. Okay, so this first card is going to be the energy of your animal. Love this. Dolphin, live joyfully in the present. Beautiful. And you can see, you know, this imagery of like high vibes, high frequency. You know, dolphins are extremely joyful, high vibration, animals. They bring this lightening mood into our lives, you know, and even just watching them swimming and jumping in the water, like it just naturally makes you smile. Like that's just their, mission on earth, is to be this joyful presence, right? So I love that that's your animal that's come through. And you might be, near the ocean. You might have loved dolphins since you were a child. You may see a lot of dolphin imagery. You might see them in your dreams. So what is the message? Thinker. So you have been thinking long and hard about a situation. This could mean, for your career or for a goal that you have, like you're just thinking strategy, like, these blocks that are these stepping stones that she's sitting on, they're all about how to strategize, how to get to the next level. So you've been working hard and thinking hard about a situation. So let's see if we can get a bit more information about what fire. Okay, so with the fire energy, this talks about overthinking. This talks about maybe there's almost like an anxious energy here with your overthinking. And one of the best purifiers of, that we can utilize like in this life is fire. So, light a candle, light a little bonfire, write out all of the things that are causing you to overthink, that you are worried about, that you have anxiety over, that are keeping you from joy, living in joy because you are so anxious over, and throw those in the fire. Watch them burn. Watch that energy leave your presence, in a cloud of smoke. Like, give it back to the earth to be transmuted. Like, it's not serving you to overthink. Let's see what this last card has to say. Happy family. I love this. With this rainbow as well, talking more about joy and happiness and harmony again. Okay, so what you might be anxious over is your family. And now this doesn't have to be like your immediate family, you have children or a spouse. This could be your parents, this could be siblings. There's a situation that is causing you anxiety. And what this dolphin energy is trying to bring forward is that overthinking and worrying over people that you love isn't going to serve them or you. You know, we can love people so deeply and want the absolute best for them, and that's kind of the end of where that goes. You know, you pray for them, you send them good vibes, you send them good thoughts, but you can't live this life for them. You can't walk this path for them. Sometimes you have to just let them, unfortunately, make the mistakes they're going to make and learn the lessons they're going to learn. And you're going to be there for them for sure, you know, if they require your assistance or ask for your help or your advice. But worrying about them, you know, late at night, those thoughts that are like circling your mind, being anxious over them and the choices they're making, that's not going to help you. It's not going to help them. You know, they're not going to be worried over you staying up at night worrying over them. They're just going to go live their life, you know, and make the mistakes they're going to make, and learn the lessons they're going to learn. And that's the choice. You know, that's us being free-willed, you know, beings on this earth, experiencing this life and learning the lessons that we need to learn in this life. So I know that's easier said than done, especially if this is concerning your children, because we do, as mothers, want the absolute best for our kids. And, you know, it's really hard for us to sometimes watch them make bad decisions. But if we try to overprotect them, if we try to live their life for them, you know, then where's that free will? Where is the confidence that we've done our best as parents to guide them, to give them the tools they needed, to give them the reliance they need on themselves and on God, on the universe, that they know what is best for them. And if they do make a mistake, we'll absolutely be there for them. We'll absolutely be there to console them, to walk with them if they require it, to hold their hands and being, you know, a support system for them at that point. But what we can't do is change their minds by worrying over them. So this is the message I see for group number 2. Let's get some tarot around this. What has got you so worried? Group number 2. And how can we bring more joy into your presence? How can we bring more liveliness and happiness and laughter? You know, and I love that the dolphin card, it's not just one dolphin, you know. We take that back up here. It's a little pod of dolphins. It's a little family. And, you know, no one dolphin is kind of saying to the other dolphins, I worry about you. You got to do it this way. We're going to swim this direction. You know, it's living your own life and expecting the very best in every moment of life, and then facing the trials when you need to face them without trying to control the outcome. You know, you can't control every situation. Excuse me, I just had a little bit of a coughing fit there, but a bit of a sore throat, but I am feeling much better, and I really wanted to do this reading, as I was telling group number 1. Okay, so dolphin energy, right? So this is a pod of, you know, a family. And no one person is telling the others how to live. You know, they're living joyfully side by side, living out their own experiences, experiencing this life with, you know, the way that they want, with the knowledge and wisdom that they already have. And that is what this life is about. You know, this free will is really important in a family and human beings and how we experience this world. You know, we are always being an expression of the divine in this life. And part of that expression is that we're all individuals. You know, we're all here to experience this life through our own vision, through our own senses, through our own perception. And no two people have the same perception. No two people have the same vision. And so that's, you know, the beauty of this multiplicity, right? And so we gotta let people express themselves and learn the lessons they need to learn, and then also share the wisdom that they're going to share, because no two people have the same wisdom as well. You know, and so you don't have to worry. I think this fire energy, you can really utilize it to burn away all these worries, to focus back on yourself and what brings you joy and what brings you happiness. And that energy is going to attract, you know, your family, the people that you love, that joy energy, that high vibration, that love energy. That's what's going to bring you together in this harmony. No, not this worry. Okay. I'm going to pull some tarot around this. How can we bring more joy into your life? Dolphin energy. Okay. Group number 2. Live joyfully in the present. How can we assist you? What messages want to come forward from your dolphins? Four of Wands. Literally celebrate. Celebrate your successes. Celebrate what you love. Celebrate with the people that you love. The people who love you, who support you. You know, dance. Do things that bring you joy. You know, art, music, singing, whatever it is. Be expressive in your joy. And that is going to bring you back into the present moment, you know, away from all this worry. Beautiful 9 of Cups, a wish fulfillment. So this is, you know, abundance. This is happiness. This is harmony. This is literally having a wish that has been on your heart for so long come to fruition. Beautiful card. Because when you live joyfully, you attract more to yourself. From this place of joy and love and harmony, you're going to attract things to you that are going to bring you wealth, that are going to bring you fulfillment and more love and more joy. All right, let's get a few more cards here. Oh, that's too many. Let's get one at a time. Group number 2. Again, too many. One at a time. Group number 2. How do you bring more joy into your life? Are there any further messages? Group number 2. Any further messages? There we go. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. 8 of Pentacles talks about putting a lot of effort into studying, into your career, into something that has to do with, you know, your finances. This is making you money in some way. And in the reverse, it's talking about maybe you're burning the candle at both ends too long. You know, you're overworked. And that can also make us overthink. You know, when we're anxious, when we're not well rested, when we haven't had any balance in our life with our work life, it can make us feel anxious. You know, it can put you in the state where you're no longer sleeping well, you're really stressed out, you're, you know, high anxiety, high cortisol, high stress hormones, unable to kind of calm down, and, you know, that wired, tired feeling. And so how are you supposed to live in the moment joyfully if you're overworked? You know, you got to balance things out. You got to find that sweet spot between work and play. Let's see, any other messages? Lovely, the Lovers. So this talks to me about your relationship. This could be with your partner. This could be your friendship group. This could even be your relationship with yourself. You know, everything. And I love the red here playing off like fire energy. You know, this is passion. This is definitely with a partnership. Make more time for this partnership. Make more time to be in a joyful state, to celebrate with this person, to, you know, go and have a walk on the beach, to go do things that you two enjoy, you know, go to your favorite restaurant, surprise them, you know, let them spoil you as well. Like, this energy of love is going to propel you into this happy family energy, into this living joyfully in the present, especially through a connection with someone who is your soulmate. You know, the Lovers, this is a major arcana card. This is talking about soulmate energy. This is talking about someone who fulfills you and you fulfill them. This is, you know, a very reciprocal love. This is not codependency. This is two beautiful individuals coming together, you know, out of their own will and forming a beautiful bond together. Yeah, this is lovely energy. Okay, let's take one more tarot card for group number 2. living joyfully in the present. You need rest, my love. You are burnt out. You are burnt out with this career, with, you know, this project that you're working really hard on, very diligently, and it will be fruitful, but nothing says you can't balance it out with the people you love, with joy, with celebrating how far you've come. These are the things that are going to propel you and motivate you more. And you got to do that with rest. You got to do that with listening to your body, with making sure that you're sleeping when you're tired, you're eating when you're hungry, you know, you're listening to the cues your body's telling you if you need to take a break, if you need to, again, go for a walk on the beach, you know, take a walk in the forest, disconnect from your phone for a little bit, connect with the person that loves you and supports you. This is the energy that's going to bring joy and bring you back to the present and what's really truly important. I love that for you. Let's get you some more oracle cards. Any last messages from the dolphin energy for group number 2? Group number 2. Okay, oh, we got 2. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. You know what? I think group number 1 got this card as well. And the great gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. You know what I love about this card is that it also reminds me of the 4 of Wands. This is getting together with people who are like-minded, who have the same goals and views of life as you, who are divinely guided and who want to celebrate life, who want to you know, create beauty in this world, who want to live with purpose. And these people, you're going to come together with them because it's divinely guided. You know, you're going to meet your soul tribe. You're going to meet the people who connect with you, who are your soulmates. You know, soulmates can be friendships as well. They can be family members. You know, this is a beautiful gathering of people who have the same vision, who have the same goals, who want to live with purpose, who want to live a fulfilling life. And that's going to bring you success and, you know, financial stability and all the things that you're working for, better than being burnt out and overworked. You know, connecting with the right people, working together in a goal, like as a unit, towards the same goal, and doing it with joy. You know, wanting to go to work, wanting to work on your project because it brings you so much fulfillment and joy, not because out of obligation or, you know, because you have to when even when you're tired. Yeah, okay, let's get you one final oracle card. How can we best support you? Ooh. Group number 2. I'm going to do that one more time. Okay. Group number 2, how can we best support you? Any final guidance? I apologize for my voice. I hope the messages are still coming clear and resonating. There we go. All right, nettle, action. Mars energy up here. I believe this is Mercury, so this is talking about communication. I love that. Okay, so what I get from this, the action that you need to take forward is actually almost inaction. It is to rest. It is to listen to your body. It is to perform this fire ceremony however you want to and however it speaks to you. So, you know, what you can do is you can wait for a full moon. You can write out all of the things that you want to let go of, you know, all the things that are making you overthink, anything that's making you anxious, weighing you down, self-doubts, imposter syndrome, whatever they, you know, whatever the list can go on and on and on. And then read out that list out loud and tell yourself you are done with those thoughts. You are done with this cycle. of doubt and anxiety and, low feelings, and set that piece of paper on fire and let the ashes blow away. Preferably do this somewhere safe outside. Um, and just allow that energy, that fire, to purify your thoughts, to purify your intentions, to purify your energy away from these low vibrational emotions and into high emotions of love, of joy, of harmony, of being divinely guided, feeling that deeply in your soul that you are deserving of fulfillment, of joy, of celebration, of soulmate energy, and of rest. I hope you resonated with this message, and if you did so, please like this video and feel free to subscribe to my channel, and I hope to see you in my next video. I'm going to go ahead and read for pile number 3. All right, pile number 3. If you picked this blue agate, this is your reading. Now, this first card is the energy of the animal that is around you, the hedgehog. Be a magnet for light, love, and joy, Archangel Gabriel. Now, I love that. Beautiful energy. A magnet for light, love, and joy. So this could be the energy of a hedgehog that literally lives around your house, or it could be a pet that you have, or it could be the energy that is embodied inside a pet of yours. So this would be a pet that is very loving, very, just loves to snuggle, just loves to be in your company, makes you laugh, loves to see you happy. So yeah, definitely a very sweet pet, I feel, that is around you. Okay, so here's the message they have for you. Higher power, lovely energy. This, angelic energy that is around you, and you've got Archangel Gabriel being referenced in this card too. So your pet, I feel, really watches over you, and you are very much watched over as well. You have a true connection to spirituality, to the divine. You might, be someone who meditates, who prays. Maybe you ask for angels to protect you. That's something that I do with my son, is every night we pray to angels to come and watch over our home. So that might be something that you connect with. All right, and then 2 more cards, magic in the reverse and many paths. I love that. Okay, let's just see the last one. I'll come back to those. And yin yang. So in the upright, this is talking about yin, the receiving energy. Okay, so many paths. I love this. Many paths to spirituality, many ways to attain higher spirituality, to attain wisdom, to attain self-actualization. And magic in the reverse, I feel like this is speaking to the fact that you may not be aware of your gifts when it comes to spirituality, like they're kind of hidden from you. And as you allow yourself to walk this path of spirituality, to connect more with this higher power, with God, with the universe, however you ascribe, and get into this yin energy of receptivity. Yin is the feminine energy. This is talking about meditation, about dreams, about being receptive of messages, of intuition, of self-reflection. This is not an action-oriented yang energy of the masculine. This is being on the side of the moon. I love this. So you got the moon and the sun here. So moon is, you know, it's very intuitive. It's soft. It's gentle. It's, you know, it's a whisper kind of energy. And the more you connect with that, the more you allow yourself to be calm, to meditate, to take pause, you're going to hear your intuition better. You're going to connect with your own magic better. You're going to find the path to spirituality that works for you. And that is literally the message that your pet is going to convey to you. So this is absolutely beautiful. I did not expect something so profound to come through from a pet reading, but here it is. Lovely energy. Let's get some tarot around this message and see if we can get any more clarity. I love this 33 and 34. I didn't even notice that. So I shuffle my cards very well. And the fact that 33 and 34 came out back to back, absolutely amazing. And we've got 22 here. So double numbers again, 2, 2, 3, 3, very aligned. You might actually see, you know, 3, 3, 3, 2, 2, 2 on your clock. You might see 33 or 22 a lot. Yeah, lovely. Okay. I'm going to get that one more good shuffle. Okay. Group number 3. Beautiful spiritual message of connecting with higher power, with your own magic, your own path to spirituality, connecting with your feminine energy. And this doesn't have to do with, you know, being a man or a woman. This has to do with the energy that is yin. This is, you know, anyone can be spiritual. Anyone can be intuitive, you know, in touch with their feminine side, in touch with their receptivity, you know, to messages, to intuition, to dreams, to find answers, to find the path, you know, that's best for them. You know, this is connecting with that internal guidance. All right, let's get some cards. Okay, 6 of Swords in the reverse. You have been feeling stuck of late. There's a situation that you're just really hoping to get away from. It's chaotic, it's turbulent, it's weighing on your mind. It could be with family, it could be with work, and you're just really hoping to get on this boat. And in the upright, it talks about going from chaotic waters, stormy waters, to calm waters. And in the reverse, it's like you're kind of just stuck in these stormy waters and you're not sure how to get out of it, how to get yourself out of the situation. King of Wands, fire energy. This is connecting with your passion. This is connecting with your courage, you know, with this lion here, with having the conviction to go for your dreams. And that passion and that charisma carries you forward. You know, this is a king energy. And that's interesting because with the yin, it's very feminine energy. And what this is telling me is that the reason you're stuck is because you don't know how to use your passion and how to channel it, because you feel stuck. Like you have this, you know, energy, you have this idea, you have this passion, you have charisma, you have courage, but how do you apply it? And that's where, you know, diving deep into your intuition, diving deep into your inner voice, asking for guidance, asking for angels to guide you, asking for your guides, for messages, for, you know, this guidance to see how you can connect spiritually with a path, you know, a life path, something that's going to resonate with you. And then when you know what that is and you put this energy of the King of Wands into it, see how well it flourishes. See how you get out of the stuck energy, you know, of the 6 of Swords in reverse. Oh, that's too many. It's very much getting in touch with your feminine energy, getting in touch with your yin, right? because Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. You know, the last group got this too, so you might have been attracted to that group as well. This is talking about the universe, God giving you a wish, handing you a wish that has been in your heart. So this passion, this idea coming to fruition, you know, being fulfilled, coming together, and it bringing you success, it bringing you, you know, abundance, it bringing you joy and happiness and fulfillment in every way. So this, again, be a magnet for life, love, and joy. This is literally attracting your wish to yourself. You know, this idea, this passion, this goal that you have, you can be the light that attracts it. You just have to get in tune with your feminine side, you know, be receptive of it. You don't have to chase it. It can come to you, you know, and you get to that through meditation, through a spiritual practice that means something to you. You know, this could be this many paths. It's like, what appeals to you? Is it meditation? Is it prayer? Is it, you know, affirmations? Is it Reiki? Is it energy work? Like, find what appeals to you. Try many different things until you find what works for you, what resonates with you. Because when you do, this Nine of Cups energy, that's absolutely gorgeous. Getting your wishes fulfilled, who wouldn't want that? Going to keep shuffling because that was more than one. All right, group number 3. That's so interesting. The other groups got this too. I forget which one it was, but all right, Death card in reverse. So not wanting to let go. And this could be of not wanting to let go of a way of being, of, you know, thoughts that you have about what life is. Because spirituality can feel a little scary when we haven't really been exposed to it before, when we were raised to be more logical, you know, gone to school, gone to university, gone to college, you know, things have been very analytical, things have been very in the physical. And suddenly to feel this pull towards spirituality, towards things that can't be tangibly explained, it can feel scary to let go of our own old mentality, of our old way of being. And so I see this hesitance to let that go, to let that cycle die, you know, to let those thoughts, to let that old way of being go. Because it's also comforting, you know, it's really comforting to be live in a way that you know, what you see is what you get. Like, it's very 1 + 1 = 2. But spirituality is like 1 + 1 = 20, because there's, you know, magnetism, and there's abundance, and there's the law of attraction, and suddenly you're, you know, what you've put out comes back tenfold to you, 20-fold to you. And so it's hard to sometimes wrap our brains around that as, you know, mere humans. And so I can see why. And I don't mean to laugh at you. I can see why it's so hard to want to let that go. Yeah, I mean, I've been there. So that's why I'm smiling, because it's, you know, once you tap into spirituality, it just becomes you become a little hesitant. You know, this Knight of Swords in reverse, this is in the upright, it would be like going forward, like running towards your goal, like, you know, here I am, like, I'm gonna go to victory. Like, this is a knight that knows what he wants, and he just like you know, runs towards it, right? And accomplishes it. Like, he's very astute, he's very intellectually like astute and strategic. So he's a knight that you know, gets it done, right? But in the reverse, it's like you don't know how to navigate this spiritual world with your astute logical mind, because that's not how spirituality works. Spirituality works with aligning your heart and your mind and your soul. And so you've got like a 1 of 3, and now it's about getting in touch with your heart, getting in touch with your soul, getting in touch with your divinity and your spirituality. Okay, I apologize for that pause there to deal with something. So here we are again. So right, the Death card in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse. So we're talking about having the intellect, but not understanding how to apply that to spirituality, because spirituality can't be explained with the intellect. You know, it's soul-based, it's heartfelt, it is just an inner knowing, especially once you're connected with your yin energy. So let's get one final card here for advice for group number 3. Group number 3. Too many cards. Just one, please. Group number 3. Final advice. Group number 3. Here we go. King of Cups in the reverse. Okay, this is talking to me about you almost being afraid to feel your feelings. And so the final message is, don't feel overwhelmed by how you feel when you connect with spirituality. When you start to allow yourself to actually feel your feelings, feel your emotions, process all the things. You know, this could be stuff from childhood. This could be stuff that's happening in your life right now. A lot of times we just keep ourselves so busy, you know, this Knight of Swords energy, like go, 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 keep going, next goal, you know. It's almost like a way to distract ourselves from connecting with our divine purpose, with our soul, with our emotions, because emotions are very powerful. You know, they are incredible messengers for us when we feel our emotions and allow space for our emotions. You know, these can indicate whether we are actually living in joy, living in light, living in high vibration. Sometimes when we're living in low vibration, when we're living with low emotions, it's another way to let us know we're out of alignment. We're not doing what we're, you know, brings us joy. We're not doing what is in for our greatest good. Maybe we are feeling shame, maybe we're feeling anger, maybe it's resentment, you know, so that lets us reevaluate our relationships, reevaluate our relationship with our career, with money, with success. You know, it really is, spirituality really is a step into getting to know ourselves before all the programming of society, you know, what the things that we have to do, all the obligations that we have to fulfill. And it can be a scary undertaking, but so worthwhile when we are finally in alignment. So I am going to grab you some oracle cards for some final messages from this hedgehog energy. Be a magnet for light, love, and what was the last one? Joy. I love that. Yes. Feel those emotions, you know, there's nothing to be afraid of. We can process through the shadow, we can process through the dark. It's difficult for sure. And of course, you know, tarot is a tool, but it does not take the place of, you know, proper professional help if you require, you know, with therapy or anything else. But it's just one of those modes that allow us to get to know ourselves, to get some more information, to kind of get past and bypass the critical mind and the ego to get to the root of the problem. And, you know, that's what tarot does for me. And that's why I love to use it as a tool for self-betterment, for self-knowledge. Yeah, so let's see what final messages we have here from the hedgehog energy. Dragon's Horde, protecting the future, and I have that in the reverse. I'm going to read from the book for that. Number 12. Okay. And does it have a reverse? I don't think these cards do. Okay. So these cards don't have a reverse, so we'll flip that back over then. All right. In the Dragon's Hoard, jewels and precious objects scatter the ground, while ancient scrolls inscribed with the wisdom teachings lie within reach. This is a rich opportunity, and you can fill your satchel with treasures that you like best. Take the gifts offered to you and dedicate them to the well-being of all, beginning with your own. But beware, all that glitters is not gold. Select the precious treasures that will further your spiritual growth and avoid the shiny objects that are empty of real value. Exactly, you're on a spiritual journey. Know that the hoard does not belong to you. It belongs to our grandchildren. What is the inheritance that you wish to leave for tomorrow? What seeds are you planting that will be harvested in your old age when you are weary? What seeds will bear fruit after you are no longer here? The dragons guard the legacy of the future. All who come empty handed or to fill only their own pockets with gold lie in the dusty heap of bones. You have been allowed entrance by virtue of your kindness or your spiritual practice or sheer luck. Consider as well that your present in this moment is the future for the dragon. You may be the one we all have been waiting for, so do not hesitate to take what bequest has been reserved for you since the beginning of time. This is the time to be bold. Do not delay or overthink. Remember to bring an offering for the dragon, lest it believes you are its lunch. A simple prayer will do. Okay, this is lovely. Let's just take a look. I love how there's keys here too. This is literally the key to your spirituality. This is, there's an archway here. This is a door. This is an opening for you to connect with your spiritual self, to connect with your guides, with your angels, with the higher power, with God, the universe, and see what beautiful path is before you, where you are. When you are in your alignment and you are living your life's purpose, you're not only helping yourself, but you're helping everyone. You're helping those around you. You're elevating those you love. You're elevating your community. And that's what your legacy will be on this earth. So don't be afraid of it, because you have this King of Wands energy. You have passion and charisma. You'll be able to be a leader where people will want to follow you. So don't be afraid to let go of your old ways of thinking. Don't be afraid to connect with this yin energy, with this spirituality, and to feel your feelings and process, your shadow self, maybe heal your inner child, and live into or step into, this dragon horde energy, this beautiful gift that's been given to you to build a legacy. This is lovely energy. If this resonated with you, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you so choose, please go ahead and follow my page and subscribe. And I hope to see you in my next reading. I'm going to go ahead and read for group number 4. All right, group number 4. If you pick this Aura Rose Quartz, this is your reading. So this first card is the energy of your animal. So it could be a pet or an animal that's around you. So let's take a look. An owl. Listen to the messages of the angels. Archangel Bokpi. Beautiful. See the moon coming through here as well. Love this energy. Very wise. Watching over you while you sleep. It's interesting because this is something that I do with my son. Is we have a prayer every night where we ask for angels to come and watch over us at night when we're sleeping. So that's the vibe that this is giving me. It's like this protector, this watcher, while we rest. Okay, lovely. And the message is co-create. Okay, I love, oh gosh, look at this. So there's another owl in this card as well. And, this cheetah. So you might have this watcher presence in your life, through a cat that you might have. So that's kind of the energy that's coming through. Or it could be an owl that's around your house that you hear, that's hooting at night. Okay, let's see another message. The heart of the sky. And the final one, door to value. Okay, wow, co-create and heart of the sky. So the heart of the sky talks about the essence of universe, where all thoughts and emotions and ideas are kind of brought through into reality. So it's like the energy of manifestation. So when we create art, when we, write music, when we write a book, even just, the way we share our ideas, the way we live our life, like all of these are an expression of creativity, of of spirituality, of the divine in the real world, like in the, I guess, 3D world that we live in. And here with the co-create, it talks about how you are a manifester. I think it's always my last group that's always the manifester group. I don't know if you've seen my other readings, but it always seems that way. Like this is the group that's highly connected, highly, in tune with their spirituality or waking up to their spirituality. And you're always like my manifester group. And the way that you connect with your manifestation, it's this door to value that's opening. This is knowing your worth, knowing what you deserve, because that is like a key to manifesting, is to not to like just repeat, positive mantras or, meditate or have a spiritual practice. All those things absolutely help. But if we don't heal our inner child, our inner voice, our inner knowing of our own value, it won't matter how many positive mantras we chant, how much we meditate, how much we visualize. We won't manifest because the prayer is kind of falling empty. It's falling hollow because you don't truly believe that you're deserving of it. You don't truly believe that God, the universe, is going to grant you your wish, grant you your prayer. So the very core of it is always to understand your own value, to know that you're a divine being, that you have a soul, and that soul is divine, and you've come to this earth to express yourself in the most unique way possible, because you're a human being that is unique, and you have your own voice, your own thoughts, your own free will, and that uniqueness is your path to creating. This is how you co-create with God in this life, is through connecting to your own value and understanding your uniqueness and how amazingly special that is, and then sharing that and bringing about all your goals, all your wishes, all your prayers from this place of deep true value, knowing yourself, knowing what you want, visualizing it, and manifesting it, right? And then of course this is also manifesting for the highest good. You should always say, I'm manifesting this prayer, I ask for the highest good for myself and for everyone involved. This is very positive, very high vibe manifestation. We're never asking for something that would be to the detriment of someone else. We always want to be a force of good, of light, of positivity, of beauty in the world, right? I love that. Okay, what a beautiful message here from Owl, listening to the messages of the angels. You're truly guided. You might actually get dreams or intuitive hits, because you're so highly spiritual. And it could be even from childhood. You would have dreams about maybe angels coming to you in your dreams, or someone that you loved, and they were just, make you feel loved, make you feel protected. Yeah, making you feel like, someone has your back, like God has your back. It's lovely energy. I love, so you've got the moon here and the moon there, the heart of the sky. So like cohesive. And it so makes sense too. Once we fix our own self-worth and kind of deprogram what society has told us our value is, what other people have told us our value is, we deprogram those, doubts and self-doubts, and we deprogram all of the limitations put on us, and the darkness put on us from other people, that were unfortunately hurt themselves and just felt like they needed to shrink you down as well. When we heal through those things, when we process through those things, and we start kind of unfurling all the layers, to get back to who we were before all this programming, before people, try to tell us who we were, and we connect back to our source, to who we were and how unique we are, and start co-creating from that space, I mean, beautiful things happen. These are the people that you just kind of look at them and you go like, I can't believe what they were able to create in this lifetime. And they just seem like such regular people, and it's because they tapped into this. They tapped into their value, they tapped into their spirituality, into their worth, and they believe they are deserving of the prayers and the wishes that they have. First card that came out here, the Knight of Wands in reverse. So this is talking about, the Knight of Wands is, very like fly by night energy. They fly to whatever like takes their fancy, whatever is, in their passion, whatever makes them like happy in that moment, but it doesn't have like lasting power. And so I feel like you're someone who definitely has a zest for life, has joy in life, has tried to experience a lot of different things, but you don't really stick things through. You don't really like stick around to find out how it ends. You're just very much like, your attention goes to so many different things. You have so many different passions and so many different ideas in your head, and there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just basically pointing that out to you, that you're really like, yeah, just your focus is all over the place. You're not the type of person that kind of just stays in one place and sees something through. And that could be something to look at, because if we want to be a co-creator and with the divine, we got to see things through too. We got to show that we have commitment, that we have perseverance, that we have grit towards our goals. Like, yes, it can flow, and yes, it can be easy, and we can manifest from a place of ease and flow, and just from a place of love. But I feel like what this is saying to you specifically is that you almost kind of are afraid to see it through, because if you fail, then what does that mean about you? Like, your belief in yourself would be shaken. And so you kind of just do a little bit of this and a little bit of that and a little bit of that, and you don't finish it all, so that you don't have to like kind of see something fail, and then this value that you put on that project, you feel it would devalue you as well. And it so wouldn't, because every project, every goal that we have, these are life lessons, and we learn through them, and we experience through them, and we share with them, who we are. It's our voice, it's our creation, and it can be well received or it can be badly received. Who cares? The point is that you're putting your voice out there, and the more you do it, the better you get at it. So don't be afraid of your failures. See the projects through, because that is going to switch things around for you. Your value is not tied to the end of the project, to the end, goal of the project. That's not your value. Your value is in the actual creating of the project. It's in having the idea. It's in, seeing it through. It's planning it. It's all the steps that you've taken to bring it to fruition. So let's get a little bit more tarot cards on that. Five of Wands. This talks about competition. So you're kind of looking around to seeing what other people are doing in the projects that you're working on, and you feel like your project is not up to par. It's not comparing to other people, like what they're doing. So whether this is art, whether this is writing, whether this is music, whatever creative endeavors you're into. And we forget that they all started somewhere, too. I mean, even if you look at people who do tarot, online, right? So if you go and look at my very first video like 3 weeks ago, and then how I'm doing videos now, that's changed so much, because I learned so much. I learned a lot about how to even film, my videos. And if I had just been so afraid to even start, I wouldn't have learned those lessons. I wouldn't have made improvements. I can't always just look at the end results and say, oh, okay, well, nobody liked that video or nobody watched that video, so I guess I'm no good at it, and so then my value goes down. No, it has nothing to do with that. I'm still learning. I'm still in this process of sharing my gift and honing my gift. And so if it resonates with people, amazing. If it doesn't, then it's just a lesson for me to, arrange things differently, or portray my videos differently, or bring my message out differently. Nothing to do with my actual value or my gift, or what I'm able to bring to the table. Queen of Cups. Yeah, so feeling bad about yourself, feeling overwhelmed by your emotions, feeling negatively. The Queen of Cups, she's a beautiful queen that relies on her intuition and her emotions to manifest, to lead, to bring about her goals. And when she's in the reverse like that, it's like her negative emotions kind of take charge. She gets very defensive. She gets very resentful. She doesn't trust her intuition, doesn't trust her emotions. She feels overwhelmed by them. But they're actually, your emotions are so powerful. They are great messengers. They are great ways for you to know not only how you're feeling, but how others are making you feel, how something is making you feel, to see if it's in alignment with you, to see if maybe you need a pause, maybe you need to take a step back and reflect, look at things from a different perspective. And definitely, you know, this competitive, this comparing yourself, that's not helping you. That's not helping you in honing your intuition and honing your own personal voice. It's great to look at people that you admire for sure, and see how they hone their craft, how they take out their creativity, how they express themselves, but not if it makes you feel bad about yourself, and you comparing your own gifts to theirs. They all started somewhere too. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. This is talking about working really hard and getting to the top, but then having no one to share your abundance with. So examine why you do the things that you do. Examine your intentions, because that's number one. Why do you want to express yourself in the way that you want to express yourself? Why do you want to bring about your projects? Why do you want to, fulfill your goals? Is it because it's in alignment with your soul? Like you feel called to do it? You want to help others? You have a calling to do it? Or is it, for financial gain or status, or you want people to value you because look at how successful I am? Like, look at those intentions. And I'm not saying this in a bad way. We all want success. Look at that. You get the Six of Wands. You do have success. You'll have recognition, but you'll have it when you examine your intentions and you align with what is for your highest good. What is for the highest good for you and for those involved? This creation that you want to bring about, this art form, it's going to be so well received. It's going to connect with so many people. You're going to be recognized for it. I see success. I see victory. This Six of Wands also talks about, online recognition. So maybe you have started a YouTube channel. Maybe you're on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook. You're on some type of, social media outlet, and you're trying to get success through that. And I see that for you. But re-examine your intentions for that. Re-examine your motives for that. Don't compare yourself to everyone else who's online. Copying someone else is not going to gain you success. It's all about what is your individual voice. That's what's going to gain you success. Be authentic, because people can read into that. Your authenticity is what's going to bring you success. I'm going to get you some oracle cards. This is such an interesting reading. Lovely group, honestly. You're so there. You're so connected. You have your angels around you. You want to co-create. You're definitely a manifester. It's this door to value. It's just opening. You're finally kind of understanding that manifestation comes through your own value and self-worth in yourself and what you feel you're deserving. And when you look at that through the lens of what is for my highest good and the good of others, you automatically align to the highest good. because you're not doing it from a selfish point of view, or for, you know, just like material gains or anything like that. You're doing it for, how can I help others? How can my message, how can my creation, how can my creativity help others and uplift them? So let's see if we have any further messages for group number 4. Oh, that's too many. Group number 4. Final messages from your owl guide, your owl animal. There we go. Pillars of light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. I love this. And look, another angel. Another, you know, angel energy coming right behind you as you're rising through this beam of light. So definitely your spirituality. And I think, gosh, did you not get this card in another reading? You know, this last group. You're so on the rise. You're so there. Like your ability to manifest, your ability to align yourself. You know, I see alignment here with this light beam, and this beautiful symmetry. You know, you're so on the right track. You know, don't feel like you can't ask for your angels for guidance. You know, connect with them. Ask them to show you signs. You know, ask them to come to you in your dreams and give you messages. How can you, oh, that's way too many cards. How can you best align with your highest good so that you can manifest the success that you want? Let's get one final message from the owl animal. It's too many. Again, too many. Let's try one more time. One message, please. Group number 4. There we go. Ashwagandha, purpose. Yup. Right there. Love this. North Node and moon energy coming through. Again, moon, we're talking about getting in touch with your spirituality, with, you know, feminine energy. This is being in receptive mode. This is meditating. This is contemplating. This is dream work. This is energy work. And balancing that with the sun energy, with this, you know, North Node energy of going towards your life path, your purpose, what your soul's calling is. And you can see here too, all the chakras are in alignment. So all from the root, you know, to the crown, like we're talking about being in perfect harmony, being on your soul's path, knowing what you need, what you want to, you know, bring about in this life, to create in this life, to bring into your life. You know, what does your soul want to do? That is your like homework. You know, group number 4. Sit down, meditate, and figure out your purpose. Because once you do that, you figure out what your soul wants to do in this life, you know, your vibration is going to keep rising, and that is going to bring you to your success. Because you'll be, every action you'll take forward, you'll know what it feels like to feel aligned, to feel like your heart is in joy when you're creating, when you're working, when you're, you know, going for that goal. You'll feel that sense of value, you know, without having it come from outside validation. It'll be like inside validation, and you'll know you're aligned, and that's what's going to bring you success. I hope that resonated, group number 4. If it did, please like this video, and if you so, you know, feel called to it, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and I hope that I'll see you in my next video. Thank you.